Good evening, Oswego, and welcome to WTOP 10 Tuesday Night News, your connection to Oswego and beyond. I'm Travis Clark.
And I'm Heather Casey. Today is Tuesday, October 2nd, and this is your news, sports, and weather, all before the first commercial break. Let's take a look at your top stories. 10 News starts now.
SUNY Brockport student Alexandra Koga was found dead in her dorm room Saturday morning. The victim's boyfriend, Clayton Whittemore, has been charged with the murder. Investigators say the cause of death was blunt force trauma. Students held a vigil for Alexandra Saturday night on the SUNY Brockport campus. Whittemore's preliminary hearing is scheduled for Thursday.
Education Secretary Arne Duncan is pushing to eliminate paper textbooks and replace them with digital publications. He claimed that the U.S. is behind other nations that have moved over to digital copies. Duncan gave his remarks during a conference with the National Press Club. He also criticized Republican-controlled House for neglecting the education system, claiming that they see it as an expense rather than an investment. Duncan also expressed his concern for younger generations of students, in particular students with disabilities.
And now we'll check our current conditions outside with meteorologist James Falkowski. James, what's it looking like out there?
Thanks, guys. It's a beautiful evening out here. If we look at current conditions, it's 62 degrees. There's a 90% humidity, and it's gorgeous out here right now. It's a beautiful fall evening. As we take at the next 3 days, it looks like it's going to be warm tomorrow, 77 with a chance of rain, and then 71 on Thursday, and then it's going to cool down for the weekend. There's a chance of rain both Saturday and Sunday, and I'll show you that in the next view. If you look at the radar right now, there's a couple spotty showers around, but those will dissipate before the end of the morning, beginning of the morning, and back to you guys inside.
Thanks, James. A multi-million-dollar makeover is coming to Rosamond Gifford Zoo in order to make the grounds more sustainable and safer for visitors. The changes include an entirely new front entrance and redesigned parking lots to combat flood issues. Also, millions of gallons of water will be saved by connecting the ponds and wetlands. The project is to cost the county nearly $2.5 million. The officials hope it will be done by the end of the 2013 school year.
The Syracuse Police Department responded to a fire on Sunday which led to the arrest of local resident Fatima Darby. The Syracuse Fire Department says the fire started after 4 p.m. when the 24-year-old suspect was found holding a pot of grease which she had used to catch the curtains of her kitchen on fire. Darby attempted to attack the respondents, but none of the firefighters were hurt. Darby's 1-year-old son was in the apartment at the time of the fire and is now in the care of relatives. She was taken to Upstate University Hospital for burns on her hands and was given a mental evaluation. Darby is currently facing charges of arson, reckless endangerment, obstructing government administration, endangering the welfare of a child, and harassment.
Tomorrow, Mary Walker Health Center will be holding a flu clinic for students, faculty, and staff. Alexis Trickle has more.
Good evening. My name is Alexis Strickle, and I'm reporting live from our newsroom. As you may have heard through the emails, the Mary Walker Health Clinic will be serving flu clinics tomorrow and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for students, which has no fee, and then 3 p.m. to 4:30 to all staff, which has a $30 fee that is preferable in cash. There is no appointment necessary, so feel free to stop by whenever. They will also be continuing to do this October 17th and 18th, which is also a Wednesday and Thursday at the same times for both students and staff with the same prices. So feel free to stop down. That's it for me here at the newsroom. Let's give it back to you guys back at the studio.
On October 7th, a contemporary fusion band from Belarus called Srdce will perform in the Campus Center auditorium via Skype. Along with the Skype concert, the band will talk about the beginnings of their music and where it fits into society. The free concert is October 7th from 3 to 5 p.m.
The Oswego State Film Club will be holding a film festival competition, and this year's theme is horror. On October 4th and 5th, teams can register in the Campus Center at the club's table. Teams will have from Friday, October 5th at 6 p.m. until Sunday, October 7th at 7 p.m. to produce their films. It costs $5 to register, and the winning team will have an opportunity to win prizes after the film screen on October 13th.
And now we'll see what's going on in sports with Alicia Daddario.
Good evening. I'm Alicia Daddario with your SUNY Oswego Sports. It is almost that time for Laker hockey. Single game tickets for the Oswego State men's and women's ice hockey 2012-13 season are on sale starting Monday, October 8th. The men's season is set to begin on Saturday, October 20th, as the team takes on the USA Under-18 national team in an exhibition game, followed by the season opener versus Cortland. The games that all students will be awaiting is scheduled for Saturday, December 1st, as Oswego takes on their rival Plattsburgh. And coming up later, I will have some highlights of Monday Night Football, followed by the heated race going on between the Yankees and Orioles. Plus, find out who is leading the majors for the Triple Crown Award. Back to you guys.
Coming up after the break, we will have some information on new regulations coming from the DMV.
And where does Governor Cuomo stand with voters? Stay with us.
Teaching a kid football is one thing. Keeping a kid in school, that's the name of my game.
My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Hey guys, just so you guys know, hopefully we have a very nice, warm fall going on right now. Hopefully we can have some heavy lake effect snow in the next couple of months so that we can name some of these storms with the National Weather Service. If we take a quick look at current conditions, temperature right now is 62 degrees, dew point 59. The humidity is 90%. The winds are calm right now. They'll pick up as the evening goes on. If we look at today, the almanac, it was 65 degrees as the high, 49 as the low. The average is 65, which we were right on par, and we were just a little above average for the low. If we look back, in 1927, it was a high of 88 degrees and 33 in 1960. And today all we got was 0.02 inches of rain. And if you guys are curious, the sun rises at 7:05 in the morning and 6:45 tonight. We take a look around at the New York State temperatures. It's 62 in Buffalo, 64 in Jamestown. The warm spot is 65 in Syracuse and 62 in New York City. And then we have a cold spot of 68 in Binghamton and also in Glens Falls. If we look at the IntelliCast right now, we have this low pressure system moving through. That will come through at the end of tomorrow, and we'll have this cold air. It's going to be bringing colder air down for the next couple of days for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If we look at the radar right now, we have this little circle, if you guys can see, going around. Check it out. It's really interesting. There's low pressure over there. We zoom in a little bit. The showers are actually dissipating, so that's a good thing. If we take a look at tomorrow, 8 a.m., you know, spotty showers. It won't be too bad as we go on. Same thing for the afternoon hours, 2 p.m. And as we look at the next couple of days, tonight, it'll be mostly cloudy, scattered showers, temperature around 60. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, some periods of sun, temperature 77. And tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low temperature at 62 degrees with 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. And if we take a look a week at our head, it's going to be high of 77 tomorrow, 71 on Thursday, and then it's going to cool down again. It's going to be 66 on Friday, and you look at those low temperatures, it's going to get real cold Saturday and Sunday with lows in the 40s. Back inside.
0.02 inches of rain, that's not bad for Oswego, right?
Really not bad at all.
That's not compared to the last couple of days, you know. It rained a lot, and we got a lot of rain, and that's a good thing. We needed it.
It wasn't that windy today either, I'm surprised.
It was a good thing. That wind can definitely make it much colder.
It was a little gloomy, but overall it was a pretty warm day.
It was beautiful
Yeah,
out
but
there.
walking by Seneca, I didn't get blown away, so
that's always a positive.
That's always a positive. Incumbent candidate for the 24th Congressional District, Anne Marie Burkle, answered questions from readers in a live Q&A today on Syracuse.com. The 24th Congressional District seat includes Onondaga, Cayuga, and Wayne counties, and the western half of Oswego County, which includes Oswego and Fulton. Burkle addressed issues such as medical marijuana and the recent terrorist attack in Libya on the anniversary of 9/11, as well as topics like helping veterans and free trade. She concluded the Q&A by urging readers to keep the men and women who serve our country in their prayers.
At 2 p.m. yesterday, Daniel Maffey of DeWitt participated in a live election Q&A on Syracuse.com. He's a Democrat who is currently running for the 24th Congressional District seat. Maffey tackled questions including his stance on controversial topics like Obamacare, Syracuse school districts, free trade, and how he plans to budget taxpayers' money.
Syracuse apartment developer Cosimo Zavaglia has won a Scanitles mansion that was built with drug money with a bid of $1.55 million. Charles Blomquist III built the home and is now in federal prison for trafficking drugs. The mansion was still being built when he had to give it up as part of his plea deal. $1 million more may have to be used to complete the mansion's interior. President Obama and Mitt Romney face off Wednesday night in Denver for their first debate.
As Jivikoska discovered, it will be one of the very few times they've actually met in person.
Flashback to 2008, and there they are. Then Senator Barack Obama and Mitt Romney sharing a few moments on stage after back-to-back Democratic and Republican presidential debates in New Hampshire. They also ran into each other at a Labor Day parade in 2007. A campaign source cataloging the meetings tells CNN these are just 2 of the 3 times the candidates have ever seen each other in person. Flash forward to 2012, one day before the debate. Romney briefly stopped for lunch, grabbing burritos at a Chipotle with his sparring partner, Ohio Senator Rob Portman.
Governor, you ready for tomorrow? I'm getting there. People want to know who's going to win, who's going to score the punches.
At a pre-debate rally in Denver, Romney seemed to downplay reports that his campaign has prepped him with zingers to go after the president.
It's not so much winning and losing, or even the people themselves, the president and myself. It's about something bigger than that. It'll be a conversation with the American people that will span almost an entire month.
Romney aides say the GOP nominee is adjusting his debate tactics away from what worked with a handful of opponents on stage to a more one-on-one approach.
There's only one person on stage that's done 3 nationally televised head-to-head debates in a general election format, and that's been President Obama. Governor Romney hasn't.
During the primaries, Romney demonstrated he can stumble, as he did trying to bet Rick Perry big money at one debate.
Rick, I'll tell you what, $10,000 bucks? $10,000 bet?
But Romney is no debate lightweight, here taking down Newt Gingrich's idea for a moon colony in Florida.
If I had a business executive come to me and say they wanted to spend a few $100 billion to put a colony on the moon, I'd say you're fired.
While Romney stays behind closed doors, he's fine-tuning his message, softening his position on immigration. He told the Denver Post he will honor the president's recent stopgap measure allowing the children of undocumented workers to stay in the country until immigration reform is passed. He's also out with a tough new ad linking President Obama to former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
Who will raise taxes on the middle class? Barack Obama and the liberals already have.
Just as the GOP nominee is putting the finishing touches on his debate preparations, the Romney campaign is getting set for the post-debate spin room, announcing that Ohio Senator and Romney debate sparring partner Rob Portman will be in the room, along with Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Jim Acosta, CNN, Littleton, Colorado.
A man was arrested Tuesday for the disappearance of 5-year-old April Jones. The girl was last seen playing on a bicycle near her home in Wales and getting into a van. People spent the night searching for the missing girl, and authorities are reportedly following several leads. Even people 80 miles away in Caernarfon came to help with the search after learning of the abduction on Facebook.
On Saturday, a typhoon hit Japan's Okinawa Island. At least 50 people were injured and over 270,000 households were left without power. The southeastern part of the island, Kyushu, was also hit by the typhoon, injuring 3 people. The storm, named Typhoon Jalawa, was described by the Japanese Meteorological Agency as a very strong storm with maximum sustained winds near the center of just over 100 miles per hour. A NASA advisory board claimed it was comparable to a Category 3 hurricane. When we come back, we'll have Kevin Carr, but first, here is your late night menu.
Saveac ambulance respond to a 1 Bravo response, basement of Cuba Hall.
Dispatch, Saveac 1, en route.
Hey, we're with Saveac. How can we help you today?
So, are you going out tonight? I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work. That's so gay. Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia.
Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know, when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
For anyone in the market buying a new car, the new Ford Fusion 2013 will be on the market soon. Kevin Carr has more details. In just one moment. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. We might be saying, oh, sorry about that.
It's another new contender in the ultra-competitive mid-size sedan segment, but it stands out from the pack. It's the new 2013 Fusion by Ford, and it brings a lot to the table. The third-generation Fusion features one of the nicest exteriors in its class, with an Aston Martin-like grille, sculpted lines, and a very sleek profile. Overall, it's a very handsome sedan. The inside of the Fusion is designed nicely too, with a sleek, modern cabin. It features a large amount of available technology, such as Ford Sync with My Ford Touch, which features touch controls and voice commands for several vehicle functions. Also available is active park assist, adaptive cruise control, and a rear backup camera. 3 engine choices are available, all coming on 4-cylinder power. The base engine is a 2.5-liter inline-4, but there are also 2 turbocharged EcoBoost engines available as well. Unlike last year's model, there is no 6-cylinder option, but a 2-liter 4 replaces it nicely, producing 240 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque. The Fusion was designed with fuel efficiency in mind, and it certainly delivers, with up to 37 miles per gallon on the highway. If that doesn't sound thrifty enough, however, the Fusion Hybrid may satisfy, as it delivers an impressive 47 miles per gallon in both city and highway driving. It uses a 4-cylinder engine with lithium-ion batteries, which allows both electric and gas driving for optimal fuel efficiency. The 2013 Ford Fusion is a fine vehicle overall, and a worthy competitor in its class. It will have to go against steep competition, however, which includes segment leaders such as the Nissan Altima, Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, and Chevy Malibu. The Fusion goes on sale soon, with prices starting at around $22,000.
Ford plans on selling many Ford Fusions as it aims at it becoming the top-selling vehicle in America. However, only time will be able to tell if they could actually achieve their goal.
I do have to say the hybrid version sounds really impressive with the 47 miles per gallon. That's really important with the gas prices now.
Yeah, it's a big improvement over the last hybrid, which had good fuel efficiency, but this one is a big step further and really helps Ford put itself in a good position to sell many of these to many families across America.
Definitely. Well, thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
We might be very close to seeing a lot more Mario Lopez and Khloe Kardashian.
And the voices behind one of the famous duets of all time are getting back together. Christina Mulcher has all the day's entertainment stories in this Hollywood Minute.
Sources close to Fox's hit TV musical competition X Factor report Khloe Kardashian and Mario Lopez are close to coming aboard as co-host. The second season of the show got underway last month. On November 1st, the live shows, which require hosting, hit the airwaves. Season 1 host Steve Jones left X Factor earlier this year. Fans of Emmy Award-winning Boardwalk Empire can rejoice. Entertainment Weekly reports the HBO drama has been picked up for a 4th season. The show follows the saga of Atlantic City crime kingpin Nucky Thompson, played by Steve Buscemi. HBO says it's excited about the ratings from Season 3's debut last month and pleased to be bringing back the critically acclaimed cast. John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John are reuniting in song for the first time in decades. The pair behind You're the One That I Want from the legendary musical Grease will contribute a duet to the forthcoming Christmas album. The new song is called I Think You Might Like It and is being called a musical sequel to the first song, which was a smash along with the film. This Christmas is the name of the album with the tune, and it's out November 13th. Newton-John and Travolta say the proceeds will go to charity. For Hollywood Minute, I'm Christina Muchler.
I'm sure a lot of people are really excited to see Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta get back together for a Christmas album.
I know I am. And now a full look at sports with Alicia Daddario.
The Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears went head-to-head on Monday Night Football, and it was a disappointing performance by the Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo. Dallas already down 3-0 late in the second quarter when Chris Tillman of the Bears picks off Romo, returning the ball for a 25-yard touchdown, giving them a lead of 10-zip. Chicago's defense would keep the pressure on the Cowboys QB as Romo throws another interception, this time for a 74-yard touchdown. The Bears go on to win the game 34-18. A great defensive outing for the Bears sheds some positive light on Chicago, but the questions surrounding Tony Romo continue as he totaled 5 picks for the game. Moving on to Major League Baseball, the race between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles heats up as these final 2 games of the season determine who will conquer the AL East Division title. The Yankees can clinch the top seed with a win tonight against the Boston Red Sox and an Orioles loss who play the Tampa Bay Rays. The stakes are not as dire for the Yanks or the Orioles, as the team that does not win the division is next in line for the wild card, but the competition is the affected factor. The last games of the season is Wednesday. And there are no nights off for the third baseman Miguel Cabrera. Even though the Detroit Tigers have already clinched the AL Central, manager Jim Leyland allows his star third baseman to start tonight as he pursues for the first Triple Crown in 45 years for the franchise. Cabrera leads the American League in batting average, RBIs, and home runs. The win Monday night bumped his average to .329, and he knocked his 44th home run out of the park, giving him his 137th RBI. Rangers Hamilton and Angels Trout give Cabrera his greatest competition in home runs and batting average, respectively. Being in the lineup tonight could help clinch the Triple Crown. That's it for sports. Now back over to the news desk.
Thanks, Alicia. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the lighter side of news and a final look at your forecast.
Stay tuned.
Developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Hi, I'm CNN's Rob Marciano, and you're watching WTOP 10, your television station.
I'm lucky. I get to do something I love.
How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork?
I help keep kids in school.
Good.
And that's the name of the game.
My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
WTOP TV 10, Oswego, New York. I'm the Kid Cowboy.
And now let's take a look at our final forecast. You know, we got a nice day tomorrow, Wednesday, 77. It'll be mild. Thursday, it's going to be our nicer day. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to cool down. It's going to be very cold overnight, but we should be pretty good. There's a chance of showers both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Back to you guys.
Thanks, James.
You're welcome.
How about that game last night?
Oh my God, it's better than the other one. The refs are back, so that's a good
Definitely.
thing.
I'm glad the refs are back.
Yes, but I'm more interested in the Yankees. I mean, that's my team, so I mean, they got to win tonight to clinch the AL East.
I'm not much of a baseball guy. I watch more football.
Gotcha,
so.
got you.
And that will do it for us here at WTOP 10 News. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for the morning news at 9 a.m. right here on Channel 10.
I was just going to say, I was kind of bummed about this Olive Garden Red Lobster package that we were going to talk about in the D block because we were saying we're hungry.
I am hungry right now, I got to say. Wouldn't mind talking about that for a little bit.
Kind of disappointed.
I know.
Very disappointed.
That'll do it for us here at WTOP 10 News.
I'm Travis Clark.
I'm Heather Casey.
I'm Alicia D'Addario for sports.
I'm James Swakowski for meteorology.
Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my God, that was awful.
See,
that was horrible.